Hey, New Life, this is Joshua, and it's Sunday morning, and I'm not at church today, but I've got a good reason. And the reason why is because tomorrow I leave from here, and I'm going all the way to Israel. I'm going to go where Jesus walked, and I'm going to see a lot of cool things, and so that's a pretty big trip. And so I'm spending the day getting ready, and I'm packing stuff so that my passage to Israel will go well. And of course, it gets a little stressful when you're packing for such a big trip because you don't want to forget like the essential things, the most important things. And of course, for example, I've got to pack my Bible, right? Because you got to have the manual for Israel, because the Bible talks a lot about Israel, of course. And of course, I've got to have my passport, because if I don't have my passport, they're just simply not going to let me come. And so, this is my passport. I'm going to show you the passport a little bit. There you go, right? Kind of scary. They might pull me out of line for that one. And of course, you got to have plenty of undershirts, right? And so I'm going to get that tucked away. And of course, getting ready for Israel, I figure it's going to be pretty hot, pretty sunny. So I want to make sure I'm not short on deodorants. I got a lot of deodorant right there. And so that's what I'm going to do. And of course, there's a couple other important things. For example, one of the things, you got to be able to find your way around Israel. You got to know exactly where you're going. So I figure I got me a big old map. This is it's gonna lead me everywhere. I'm gonna have to fold it up a little bit to fit in my suitcase. And then the last thing that I'm most fired up about going to Israel, and I'm kind of getting packed for it too, is I figure I gotta play some golf. So I got my golf clubs, and gonna use my Titleist. Get the 3-wood out there. I got a good sand ledge too, because I figure the sand traps in Israel are outstanding. The sand's going to be great. So I'm really excited. Hope you're excited for me, and keep me in your prayers. As I started thinking about my own trip to Israel, I also started thinking about the journey that we're going to take together as a church in a brand new series that we're calling Passage to the Cross. And it's really kind of based on Mark 10:45, which says, "For the Son of Man did not come to be served, but he came to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." And the meaning of that passage is that Jesus didn't wake up on Friday and say, "Oh, I got to go die today," but actually his whole life was in preparation for that major league moment. And so David Johnson's going to get us started with the formative years of Jesus' life today, and he's going to talk about the things that Jesus did during that time to get ready for the cross. And then next week, John Storm's going to follow that up with another exciting message in what Jesus did to prepare for the cross. Leslie Wiggins is going to give a great and powerful reflective message on Good Friday. And then I'll follow it up on Easter Sunday with the ultimate destination of the cross, which is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So I'm really fired up because I think that this series is going to answer a lot of questions of what did Jesus do? What were his methods and his tools? What were the things that he said to his disciples and to us to help us understand the cross and its meaning for our life? So it's going to really impact your life, just like my trip to Israel hopefully is going to impact my life. So while I'm playing golf, you're going to be in the Word, and it's going to be a great time for all of us. So God bless you. Have a great Easter season, and I'll see you on Easter Sunday.